Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Story Mode on PlayFrame, and welcome back to Calusia. The whole gang has finally arrived here in Upper Calusia, but now we need to figure out how to get to the next floor. It's going to be quite a puzzle, but we have some of our smartest here with us, and I am confident that if we just watch them do their thing long enough, and don't interfere, that all will be solved. Alice A. would share the findings of your scouting mission with everyone. Oh, good idea. We should catch them up.
In short, there's no path, and the sky is thick with Vorthri's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro, but without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Yulmore's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Cid, we are in no position to attempt a refit.
Oh, it's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to us!
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain. In the form of a Tholls large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed, yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. A solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands. And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Let's see. First, we'd need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found in the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It would be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we would need all the help we can get.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armoring. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Calusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmore is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a Tholls of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maul, and even those miners?
We've been very busy here.
But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
We have a knack for it. What will we say? We're the saviors of the world? Probably, but no need to brag about it. Adventurers of no import? Kind of cheeky and not entirely true. The artist Alphino and his assistants is even more cheeky and not quite true, but funny. Also, it puts our boy on the spot as an added bonus.
Oh, dearest, have you forgotten already? Alphino told us that when we first met.
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
Oh, come now, you can do it.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
Good to see we haven't lost our touch, rallying entire worlds.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
I'm sure of that as well. He just needs time to process. I'm sure he'll be impressing all of us, and himself, in good course. Shall we see how we might be of service? Yeah, I suppose we should. That might provide some comfort. When he asked for my hand, my husband promised that he would one day build a Talos that could take us to the very heavens. And now he'll do it. Yes, he's being forced to. Have the design ready, she says. In good time, she says. Does she even understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of locals. Last I heard, no one lives here. What? A village of Yulmoran exiles? But those people have every reason to loathe a free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to cooperate. Oh, this will never work. Never. I never should have fixed that ruddy lift. Never should have ridden it up here. Never should have... Never should have... Oh dear. I think we're losing him. I can't do it. It's impossible. What do you do in situations like these? Oh dear, Darling appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him, Derman. He is the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence, sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your Talos. A bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You'll need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation. Awaken his sense of daring. That's good advice, thank you. Choose words that will best encourage Chainuz. In order to succeed, you must lift his spirits sufficiently during the conversation. I'll do my best. This is a good challenge. Chainuz is plagued with self-doubt. I can't do it. No one can. A Talos of that size, no one's even dreamed of it. Alphino once struggled to collect firewood, and now you should see him. He leaps at every chance to do so, and even chances where firewood is irrelevant. Dooley is counting on you as well, you know. All right, well, we can't do You're a Genius, you can do this. That won't work. Dooley is counting on you could work. It's like applying pressure. This is the one that I guess is more motivating. perhaps. I guess whether he's more motivated by, like, social pressures or inspiration of others' achievements. But he has seen what Alphino is capable of now. So let's try that one. Alphino once struggled to collect firewood. He did? But he's such a capable lad, brimming with confidence. I suppose even the most capable among us have struggles to overcome. Chai'Nuz still harbors some misgivings. But regardless of my own feelings, I can't do a damn thing without help from those villagers, and they're not bally likely to give it. Tristle's among them, you said so yourself. Lest you've forgotten, we essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. That is an understandable feeling, and maybe you're right, but you don't know until you apologize. I'll come with you. Don't worry, he'll forgive you for sure. Now that won't help. Things won't improve by themselves. You have to take the first step. This is, for some, this would be the more comforting thing. Like in that, okay, you've got somebody who you have confidence in who will be accompanying you. But that is sort of placing confidence in the other person. This is mustering up the bravery in himself. Hopefully he's the sort that works on. Things won't improve by themselves. You have to take the first step. I know. Unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together. Even if they hurled stones at me, perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. Chai'Nuz does still harbor some misgivings, though. But what then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous Talos is impossible, and no amount of contrition will change that. And even if by some miracle the people of Amity were willing to let bygones be bygones, they think the plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. Well, it's less absurd than the change that's come to Yulmore, if you think about it. We liberated a castle with a strategy that many would call absurd. We've done a lot of plans that several would consider absurd, including this one. Everything you touch turns to gold. That won't work. Again, this is one that is inspiring him through the achievements of others, which did impress him with Alphino. But this is the one that he's also sort of lived and seen firsthand. Like, this is one that he just has to take our word on it. He saw this. It's less absurd than the change that's come to Yulmore. Well, I can't argue with that logic. Enormous as the task is, it's simply a matter of finding a solution to a practical problem. And from that perspective, it's not entirely unrealistic. Chai'Nuz is feeling somewhat optimistic. Oh, good. But realistic or no, there's no guarantee of success. There are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for a moment that we fail to reach Vothri and only succeed in provoking him. In his fury, he may well unleash his hordes of eaters and we'll meet a horrible end. Then we'll go together. I'll protect you. I'll protect everyone. Probably true. That's how it usually works out. But, we could build Talos for battle. I don't know if that's a good idea, given we're already placing a very large order. Let's not pile more on top of it. On this one, I feel like it might provide him with more comfort if he can rely on someone else for that protection. I'll protect you and everyone. We'll see how this goes over. I see what you did there. That's how you win over the masses, with that irrepressible aura of dependability. But very well, you've made your conviction clear, and I am assured, in spite of myself, I won't let my fears get the better of me. It's unseemly, if nothing else. He's burning with motivation. Hey, we're good at this. Huzzah! Yes, yes. By the gods, I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. There you go. Right. Let's head to Amity and speak with the villagers. With Crystal. My love, things are liable to become more dangerous. I want you to wait for me back in Yulmore. No. Wherever you go, I'm going too. Besides, you're not the only one who has to apologize. But there's no telling what may happen out there. I don't know if I can keep you safe. Perhaps this is a bad idea after all. I don't think I have what it takes. Oh, come on. Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision the task ahead. And that which man can envision, he can make reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Even should it be a feat fit for the divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think? Perhaps, Master Chai, perhaps. But what is man if not an idealistic creature? 'Tis not an easy thing to achieve one's dreams. My friends can attest to that. Countless times did they meet with frustration in the course of their endeavors. None would have found fault with them had they given up, yet they never did. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goals. And for their determination, they accomplished numerous feats that many believed lay beyond the reach of mankind. Like them, you are a man of science. Amidst your doubts, surely there's a spark of desire. The desire to make the impossible possible. Come, darling. Like the old days. I would be the first to see your Talos. And you shall be, my dear. I would have none other at my side when my greatest masterpiece awakens. Right then. To Amity. Let's go then. I'm glad my words struck a chord. Shall we? Yeah, good job sealing the deal. All right. Let's go catch up before they get eaten by something. Hey guys, are you all here? Yes? Yeah. Well, I guess you're here still. I guess go catch up. How's it going? There you are. You have every right to be angry with us, but please, listen to what I have to say. I am tasked with delivering these people to Mount Gulg by means of a Talos of heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land, that is, you and your fellow villagers. Cooperation. After you ignored my desperate pleas and cast me out, you have the gall to come here and ask for my cooperation. You've every right to be upset. Vothri is not the one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But we know now that what we did to you, to full many, was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you once. But one thing is clear to me. All of that is in the past, and we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. And so, I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Gulg. You have my word. I'll set to work on the design at once. Wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building, nay, the history of all mankind. But rest assured, this genius of Daedalus Stoneworks will deliver. I believe you. I'm excited to see. Oh, wicked white! What now? Is there a problem? Well, you see, I've been promised people to procure stone as well as imbue magic. When I was put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot about one rather important item needed to bring a Talos to life. Oh, the heart. The heart, right, that is somewhat important in my very limited experience. That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. So while I work on the design, I'd be much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable to bring to life a Talos that shall embrace the very firmament. I guess it's only fair I place a rather large order. Ideally, a Talos heart should be made from ore found in the self-same region as the stone for the chassis. Let's see what Tristal can tell us. Good idea. I'm glad Tristal was willing to lend us an ear. It's but a small step, but I pray this will pave the way for reconciliation. I hope so too. It's a start. A quest for the Talos' heart. This presents an unexpected opportunity. Does it now? I'm going to be asking you about that later. Tristal knows people who may be able to assist in your search for ore. Oh, well good. If you seek material for the Talos' heart, I know people who may be able to assist. They are the Tholls, a dwarven family that have long mined this land. No one knows its bounty as well as they. If you explain your situation, I'm sure they'd be willing to cooperate. Indeed, 'twas one of them that showed me the secret tunnel to the top of the cliff. You will find the Tholls at their village to the northwest, a place called Tomra. When you arrive, seek an audience with Chief Zamat, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty Lali-ho. Permit me to join you, Dermin. I would keep my joints limber, and mayhap I can provide some manner of assistance. I'll leave the heart to the two of you, then. The variety of ore doesn't matter so long as it's rich with ether. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return. Alrighty. I'm off to go make some more new friends. So some of you have been hearing a couple of terms thrown around in that last conversation that are ringing some bells, like dwarves, doing mining out here, and Lali-ho. These are classic, old-school Final Fantasy references from some of the earliest games in the series. I think Final Fantasy I might even have dwarves that go Lali-ho. At the very least, by Final Fantasy II or III, we have dwarves that go Lali-ho. And then it came back up numerous times. Final Fantasy IV, possibly V. I think it did in V. And then it get referenced again in 9. It's a thing that happens with some frequency. And also they're here. Looking somewhat familiar. Sort of like us, but also sort of like an old school Final Fantasy dwarf. Love it. What do you say? Lali-ho! Welcome to Tomra, home of the Tholls. Behave yourself in town or we'll strap you down and leave you for the knockers. Have a nice day! I think I'm going to like you. So this is Tomra. Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium, to now be in the presence of so many. I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. Hello. Lali-ho! What did you just call me? I'm enthusiastic, but I imagine Dermot is improvising on the spot. Lali-ho? What sorry excuse for a greeting was that? Where's your heart, lad? Your stones! Come, let's try it again. Lali-ho! Yes. Lali-ho! Go on. There you go. Not bad, not bad. But there's room for improvement. Any road, now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what happened to your helm? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Tholls family. May we speak with Chief Zamet? Why, yes you may. I am Zamet, and I bid you welcome to Tomra. Oh boy, I've committed to a voice that I'm gonna have to speak a lot in, I guess. If it's the folk of Amity you want that sent you here, you must have quite a tale to tell. Come, let's hear it. Boy, I hope Dermot's good at summarizing. He's probably great at it by now. Well, well. And there I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with that floating volcano of all them sin eaters neither. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. Fantastic. However, the kind of ore you seek's precious to us, too. If I let you have it only for you to bungle things up and squander it, no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy, by means of a trial. Aye, a trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of Tholls. Okay. And what is this trial? Come with me, I'll tell you all. This is going to be fun. I know time is of the essence, but I still plan to enjoy myself, and also help myself to this. So I don't have to use the elevator every time I want to come back up here. Thank you. Okay. Grad. Ugh, I need a drink. Lali-ho, I'm teaching this beardling here all about the wonders of ore. If you don't understand the value of what you're digging up, well, then you're no better than a knocker. So, yeah, we'll get to that later. In good time. So, kind of want to talk to all of you, but I suppose time is of the essence a little bit. What could this trial be? Let's find out. Listen well. As you know, we're a mining folk, and in the mining life, danger's a constant companion. So, when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness to take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial what tests the 3 traits all good miners can't do without: discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. Okay, that's a pretty good joke. Now look on my helm. Mark its features well. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot dwarves as wear helms what are different. I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. Well, okay. That sounds kind of fun, honestly. Let's give it a shot. Lali-ho! You must be the challenger the chief mentioned. I'll show you to the rooftop at once. As I'm sure you've been told, in 3D Mine Runner, you use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Now let's begin with a spot of practice, huh? That sounds great. Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helm. You may move the camera as well as... Oh, it's this again. Okay. Gotcha. Hello? I have to try. I would thank you not to shoot me. Sorry. But only a little. Okay, well. Oh. Hello to you again. For all its reaction, the creature may as well be made of stone. It only stares at you unflinchingly. It's kind of its one move. All right. Dwarves with helms. Wrong ones. Do you count? I think you do. You do look different. Nice shooting. Keep it up in the actual trial, huh? Oh. I guess we were just practicing. That's for the best, given I was goofing for 2/3 of my shots. Aye, that's the way. Next time, it's the trial for true. Let me know when you're ready, huh? I think I'm ready. I hope. Ready for the trial? Right this way, then. This time, there'll be them as wear the right helm. You shoot them, you fail, so look carefully before you let the stone fly. All right. I'm ready, I think. Look for that one with the red hat. Yeah, okay. Got it. You. Well done! A fine show of discernment and dexterity. I've done it. Well done, well done! The trial never lies. You've got what it takes to be a miner. Run along back to the chief now. Get on with putting an end to all this strangeness of late. I'd love to do that. You know, before I do, I wonder if they will let me in. So this here is a very important structure in Final Fantasy XIV because it is incredibly unique. This is the only structure which is too small for players to enter. I say players when really I mean most players who are not Lalafell. If you are a Lalafell, you are small enough to go through this door. So there are lots of players of this game watching who are not a Lalafell who have never been in here and might be very curious to see what's inside. Hello. Ah, that hits the spot. Bah, keep your iguana tails. What goes best with ale is a plate of marinated rail eggs, and no dwarf will convince me different. I think it's mostly just dwarves in here living life, but it's neat. I've never been in here either. First time seeing it. Hey, we got a lot of books up here. A lot of books up here. Nice little library. And a little inn. Love it. What a good little spot. Ah. All right. We have been too sidetracked. We have a task. Do you comment on me shooting you? Welcome back, Derman. Though such a trial must be as a relaxing diversion compared to your usual endeavors, it was still an impressive display. I see you have not commented on my very good bad shot. That was some impressive shooting, lad. Consider me satisfied. Aye, 'tis plain you didn't come this far with luck alone, so I'll place my faith in you and hope you find the ore you seek. Fantastic. This is good news. Zamet has ore on his mind. Did you know that Calusia is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. And every so often, the self-same vein yields what's called Earthseed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was we used to refine Earthseed for this and that, but the technique's been lost. The stuff's still out there to be had, though, provided you know where to look. And no place is surer than the Dwargar's Tool. Don't know if I said that quite right. Problem is, the site's occupied by our age-old rivals, the Gogs. Greedy sods claim the place is theirs and refuse to let any other bugger near. Oh, there never was a more odious lot than them Gogs. I could go on forever about those hornless horsens, but then we'd be here forever, and that won't get us nowhere. What it boils down to is this. If you want the Earthseed, you gotta deal with the Gogs. You reckon you're up to the challenge? I think so. We've dealt with far worse. I'm sure we'll find a way to obtain what we need. That's the spirit. Now, to help you find your way, I'll have one of ours go with you. I'll do it. I'll go with them. Who is this? I should really pick an easier voice. Or whoever this is. You, Corrit? I couldn't help overhearing. I knew the Eaters had flocked to Mount Gulg, but I didn't know why. To think the last Light Warden's hiding up there. The fate of Calusia, no, the world hangs in a balance. If I can be of some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal's commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. And this here's Corrit. Young as he is, he's one of the village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarf's. But put him in the thick of battle, and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. If all he needed to do was dig, he'd be your dwarf, but he's liable to become a Sin Eater's breakfast before he can even manage a swing. It's true, I'm hopeless in a fight, but I still want to try. Please, please let me go with you. I'll take care of you, you take care of the ore. Oh, thank you so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden. If you want to take Corrit, far be it from me to stop you. Keep him safe, though, will you? We will most assuredly encounter Sin Eaters along the way. Though with you in our company, they'll be more a spectacle than a concern. That is true. I'll try to keep things entertaining, which will apparently be at least a little bit of effort. Seriously though, take care of Corrit. Lad's weaker than a pint of piss water. I'll try. See to your preparations, my friend. We'll depart as soon as you're ready. I'm ready. The Durgar's tool lies in the cave to the east. I'm ready when you are. All right, let's go. Boy, glad I made T in advance of this one. We'll keep to the road and head east. I'm in your hands. Follow me! It seems we have a fair distance to cover. Be on your guard for Sin Eaters. You got it. Maybe I better tank up. Speak of the devils. Derman, the one on the left is yours. Okay. I got this handled. See that Corrit comes to no harm. Easy. Uh-oh. You're good at dodging, yes? What? How? Thank you. You stay safe over there. I'll assist. There we go. Amazing. You two are really strong. It may interest you to know that Derman's a great hero in the land whence he hails. I'm gonna need the text up. Some would say the greatest. Come, let us keep moving. Really? You must have some stories to tell, Derman. You bet I do. That he does. Tales to impress and inspire you in turn. By all means, have him regale you with a few once our work is done. I can't wait. I'll try to make it quick so we can get right to the tales and whatnot. Ah, more of them! Stay behind us, Corrit. Please do. None of you monsters. Focus on them. Just me, please. Oh, no. But they're behind us, too! Oh, dear. Come here. You. That won't do. You. Stop. Exarch, you protecting them? Derman, focus on the enemy. I'll protect our charge. Okay, yes. All of you, come attack me, please. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Exarch, you good? Hey! Please come over here. Guess you're not going to. Fine. Be that way. Exarch, it really doesn't want to turn around. I'm out of ideas. There we go. Whew. I don't know much about fighting, but you two make a great team. Dermot's a team unto himself. I merely follow his lead. You flatter me. Well, looks like you've been doing this for years to me. Is that so? I shall take that as a compliment. Did I say the wrong thing? Not at all. Your words are most heartening. Indeed, I feel like a young man again. You talk as if you're old. How long have you two known each other, anyway? Well... Ah! There's even more of them! Boy, there really are. This is too close to Amity for comfort. Let's finish them quickly and move on. Concentrate on the ones coming for Corrit. I'll see to the rest. Okay. Good plan. Be dead already. Thank you. Now all of you also be dead already. Not you, Exarch, you're fine. There we go, all right. Hurry, this way. Lead on. How much farther to the cave? Not far. It's just past this rise. Ah, I believe I see it. I think I see other things. Ah, again! It appears we're surrounded. Yep. Fortunately, I have a little trick for such occasions. Oh. Oh, crystal's gentle gleam. Dermot, draw them in. Okay. Trying. Become blazing stars and smite my foes. Wow. Good move. 'Tis done. Let us press on. Right. That was very good, thank you. Ah! Oh boy. Don't suppose you can do that again. Just as we were about to get there. One last push, then. Shall we, Dermot? Go time! Charge! That's so many! I'll shield Corrit. Give the Eaters everything you have. Okay. Oh boy. I have the two of you. I think I'll be fine. Guys, focus on me, please. Focusing on me would be best. I think you should all do that. That's my vote. Almost got him. One left. There we go. Beautiful. Wait. No. Dang it. Send Eaters, please. I will ward off the attack. Stand with Corrit, Dermot. Okay. Oh boy. You're taking a little bit of a beating there. Please don't. Not good. Quickly, spread out. Okay. Exarch, please don't die on me. Hey! What'd I just tell you? I'm going to need you to step it up a little bit. All right, take two. Yeah, some of these solo duty fights can actually get quite challenging once you get up to Shadowbringers and onward. Not total pushovers. Fortunately, if you do happen to lose one of them, though you will have to start it again, and that's a little bit annoying, they do have the option, very kindly, of letting you choose easier difficulty modes for those solo duties. Either like an easy version or a very easy version. so even if one of them is quite hard, you won't get stuck on it for super long. And that is nice. Also good for recording story playthroughs. Coincidentally. Yeah, that one's big. Maybe I better stand in the way of that. Hey, Corrit, move please. Corrit, to me. Yeah, you just stay over there. It appears the commotion drew this one out. Derman, time to bring all to bear. I was doing that before. Maybe if both of us had been doing that from the start, we wouldn't have had to start this over. Exarch. Just a little constructive criticism. Ugh, not now. Yeah, not ideal. I think not. Thanks for the save. Your tale will not end here. Appreciate it. They're making us take this one seriously, I see. Don't die. If you do, I'll be next. I know. I remember. Almost. There we go. Whew. Well, could have gone a little smoother, but we're fine. 'Twas a near thing in the end, but what matters is that we pulled through. Well fought, my friend. You as well. We're alive! We're alive! Let's hurry inside before any more Sin Eaters come. That's a great idea, but we are gonna have to wait until, like, next episode to do it though, so just sit tight. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you next time for Inside There. Take care till then. Goodbye!